Welcome to our 101st or 101 episode of YouTube recording. Please share, like, and subscribe, and leave a message first so that we can improve and you help to spread the Dharma. If you would please put your palms together for a meditation reading. Every individual human being born on this earth has the capacity to become a unique and special person, unlike any who has ever existed before or will ever exist again. A quote by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, American psychiatrist, writer, author. If you would please join me in Gasho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo. Behind me is a picture of our 8th abbot, Renyo Shonin. And Renyo Shonin had many children. And you know, children are innocent, curious beings. And at times they can speak the truth, whether we like it or not. And they question everything. And as adults, we tend to tune out their questions out of fear of not being able to answer them or not having the time to answer them. But if you really think about what they ask and let go of our ego, we can learn from them as they learn from us. Because children do ask really good questions. And they teach us to think. They teach us to use words wisely. And they also teach us to be careful how we explain something to them. Another lesson, or several other lessons they teach us, is to listen. We have to listen to what they ask. And because they want to know what something means. And if we don't pay attention to them, they, one, lose interest in everything. And they could become lost children. And children, let's face it, teaches us patience. When we were young, did you ever ask your parents why? And they would answer the question, and then you go, why? And then they would explain it, and then you go, but why? So they teach us patience. They also learn interdependence. They become involved in our service. And they know that without them being there, there will be no sutra chanting. And they would not be able to help us in our sutra chanting. And you know, when we involve children in our service, it builds up their self-confidence and their self-esteem. So when we finish sutra chanting, the children that help me come up to the front of the altar. And I ask them to introduce themselves. And sometimes they're very shy and they whisper their name. And I go, well, the people in the back can't hear you, and some of them are hard of hearing. So you have to speak very loud. And so it builds them up to speak out loud. And it gives them, oh, they're clapping for me. So it's really self-confidence, and it's encouraging our children to participate. And you know, children learn through our actions and through our opinions. And they learn from the words we use and say. We have such a great influence on our children. So we have to be aware, take that effort to become more aware of our actions around them and our words that we use. Yet, together with the young and the old, we can all still recite the Nembutsu, Namu Amida Butsu. And that's out of wanting compassion and gain of wisdom. We should let our Nembutsu be our guide and give direction. We should allow our children to grow and to learn into their own understanding of Nembutsu. And it is always, always, always in gratitude and thankfulness and appreciation to the Buddhist teaching and to our children for their curiosity, thought, their views even, and for their sharing. Each child will eventually grow into adulthood. And we should see each child as special and unique. We only have them for a very short time to teach them and to learn from them. So our time is precious with our children to learn from each other. If you would please join me in Gashu. Namu Amida Butsu. 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 Thank you for listening today.